go now. Ready. Here we go, shot. Hut. Set. Set up. Got it. Ready? Ready? Set. Ready? Hot, go! Okay, break! Set, go! Set it! Go! Let's go! Ha! Ready! Hot it! Ready, ready! Ready. Ready, set! Set, go! On the double! Ready, ready! Here we go, here we go! Get up! Set! Go! Come on, set! Ready?
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return is Dylan Lowby, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st down, it's O'Connell. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now O'Connell. Quick throw taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. In motion, that's the tight end there. O'Connell to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, O'Connell. He up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This caught right side by Worthy.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be third down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He fumbled the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll stick with Madison. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Madison. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He gets this one to Tucker. He's to the 15. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Goff. He runs with it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On first down, a run with Madison. Down the sideline to the 20. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. O'Connell hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. He'll go. O'Connell to the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Catch is made by Wright. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To throw is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A second down throw for Goff. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for them.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Third down coming up.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Now, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He is in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now O'Connell. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On 2nd down, O'Connell. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. On 1st down, it's gone. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
He's going to run it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
In it to win it.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing here is gone. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Goff. That is caught. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Lobby now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. On play action, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for Madison. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. Out of a shotgun, O'Connell. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. He slings it over the middle, and it is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Running the gun. It's gone. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the Lions that pitched the shutout in the second. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory. Terrific team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X, EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Up the middle they go with Madison. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Offense up to the line fast. Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. His first throw is an interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles have an early opportunity. That's the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue.
His first throw is an interception. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Madison again. And he'll get it up to the 27. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Second and 13. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll go, O'Connell. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Another throw for O'Connell. Setting up the running back screen. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cut by Marshall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Marcus Epps making the play. It's the 2-minute warning now from the length. The Eagles pushing for a late spark before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, a run with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They go to Barkley again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Jack Jones making that tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. His running back hauls it in deep right. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for two. They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They're looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Has this at the 6. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. At the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. They want to run it across. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. O'Connell now. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second and 10 now. O'Connell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On third down, here's O'Connell. Complete here to Bowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, here's O'Connell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up second down. O'Connell looking to throw. Cut out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing now on first down. O'Connell finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball at the 33 for first down. Inside handoff goes to Madison. He'll cobble together a yard there. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Working quickly here. Here we go, second and 9. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts setting up to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the give to Madison. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll go right back to Madison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run. This is Madison. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders need to score quickly. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll go, O'Connell. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this one doesn't go far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line. Thanks to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this.